not blind because when you're logical, then you have no issues with all that stuff. I've been married for 30 years. The girl hikes up her skirt. Am I enticed by her nonsense to run around on my wife and cheat on her? No, because I'm not getting emotionally charged and crazy off some woman hiking up her skirt, right? And so this is why some people say love is blind, but love is not blind, people. Trust me. True love is not blind. True love comes straight from the heart, and it's just a matter of doing what's right. Like whether my wife likes me or not, I took her for better or for worse, through thick and thin, through ill or good times, and whether she likes me or not, and we have a family, it's my duty as a man, okay, to man up and be logical and not fight with the wife and then that goes back and forth, and then the kids experience this fight, and now these kids are going out and they're fighting with their spouses in the future, and then they're raising kids, and the circle of trauma goes on because everybody's having a war of words with everybody, okay, people? So I just wanted to share that. I jotted down some nonsense, but I just wanted to share this stuff with you people. Change is a process and it's not an event, and we can change things up. And please stop running around going, well, my life's only going to be better if people wake up. Can you see how preposterous this is? The whole thing is cat shit. And the powers that be, they love this because you're still part of the mess, because you think your life is only going to be better if other people are on the same page as you. This whole thing is preposterous, okay, people? That's like me demonstrating, telling you to wake up, and I'm telling you that if you don't think the way I do, well, then that's not good. What did they do? There was a parable of a guy who came out and tried to help people, and they ran around and said, no, 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 you're completely wrong, man. They had a war of words with him, and they tried to fight with him, and at the end, they killed the poor bastard. Right? I know it's a parable, par, you're able to talk at par, just no different than a paragraph on a piece of paper, right? It's all a graph on par. And even back in the Second Testament, like they're like, so you're the Son of God, and he says, so say you, not say I. You see where I'm going with this, people? Just like people said, oh, you're the Son of God, and he said, no, I am the Son of Man. He knew damn well that he came out of a woman's loins and out of his father's loins. Can you see this? So don't get caught up in the spell, people, okay? We are all children of God, and that's why you have a sun in the sky, an S-O-N, and then an S-U-N in the sky, and then you have the sons of man, S-O-N. Because effectively, the only difference between sun in the sky and son of man is a U or an O, and that's why you call your kids youngsters, young stars. And what would you give your child when they're young? You would give them a gold star. That's why you call your sister a sis star, because effectively we're all cosmic stardust, and we are divine. And I don't mean die on the vine. I mean divine in the good sense that we are supposed to be spiritual beings, and I don't mean a pile of shitheads that blame other people because they're not on the same page, because you're yelling to them, wake up, wake up. And what would you do at a funeral? You're going to a wake. You see this? And a wake is a term from What's Left Behind the Ship, or you would go to a wake at a funeral, fun, or all. There's no fun in death, people, so please stop yelling, wake up to your fellow neighbors. If you want to talk to your neighbors, tell them to, hey man, I hope you get on a spiritual plane. You see where I'm coming from? Come at people with love, which has no expectations, does not anger easily with them, has no expectations, and just simply does what's right from the heart. And get out of the spell and get out of the message and stop blaming other people for your shortcomings, okay? Yes, life is not a bowl of cherries, and even if it were a bowl of cherries, you still have pits in the cherries. It's what you do with these pitfalls, right? Life is it's a pile of lemons, man. So what do you want to do? You want to make some lemonade, or do you want to cry over spilled milk? Okay, people, there's a reason why people use these terms. And people run around and they use all these stupid terms and they don't even know why they're using them. Then they're blaming their neighbors because they're not waking up, or they'll say, are you awoke? Are you awoke? What kind of nonsense is this, right? Are you awake? Right? Did you go to a funeral? Right? That's what awake is. So anyhow, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this video finds everybody well. I send everybody much peace, love, respect. One last thing. Seems like a lot of people are asking me questions and stuff like that about a lot of things, And if you have a question, or you people have a pile of questions where generically I can answer them, I'll answer them by putting out videos, okay? Like, don't expect this snappity. Never have expectations from me, because I expect nothing from you people. Everything I do is straight from the heart, and I do it because it's right. I'm not making any money off this. I'm not whoring myself out trying to make money. I might starve because of this. Basically, I don't have a pot to piss in. But do I hate the world? No. And I know that I don't want to be possessed by possessions, possessions, right? Okay, it's one thing for things, for you to own things, but it's another for things to own you, okay, people? So again, if anybody has any questions and concerns, and a lot of people won't see this video, so they won't know what I'm talking about, but should you have any questions or concerns, feel free to like jot it down or whatever, and I will try to answer things to the best of my ability, okay? And even then, these aren't my abilities, these are the abilities that come from God. Like, the words that come out of my mouth aren't even mine. Nothing, the shit that comes out of my ass doesn't even belong to me, okay, people? Everything that flows through me is from the universal cosmic creator slash waitress, okay? And hopefully I'm doing the creator's work, and hopefully this will serve you people well, okay? So all I can say is namaste, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice, and until then, cheers, bye, peace, God bless. Love y'all. Bye.